All right, welcome to Roleplay Cafe for another live RPG a day 2025. And today's prompt, which is day 14, is mystery. Well, mystery. Who doesn't love a good mystery? Well, let me see. There are mysteries that have been solved. There are mysteries that remain a mystery. When you're in a game and you're playing more of in a situation where there's of a detective-like theme, possibly you're going to get a lot of mysteries. I got a Sherlock Holmes game back there. I've never cracked open, but I've always been kind of a fan of Sherlock Holmes or Doyle, rather. So I love a good mystery. But have you ever been in a game where the mystery is unresolved? Maybe even the main mystery that was set out in front of you isn't fully resolved. That can happen. Or maybe it's resolved and tied up in a nice little bow at the end. There are things that, in Dark Age of Man, when you play, there could be things that crop up that are mysterious or a mystery, that are unresolved. You don't follow along those threads to even care to find out what happens, and it remains for perpetuity a mystery. Or if you're interested in following it down and sussing out what exactly happened, then you can do that, and solve the mystery. But mystery to me, especially in a game where Dark Age of Man is really player driven and is at the whim and concern and desire of the player to, to solve it or to answer the riddle. And so it has to be evocative or kind of enticing to the players to do that. So you definitely have those types of mysteries too. There are some mysteries when you're playing the game that you never solve because the game peters out and everybody decides to play something else, and you don't find out what happened to someone. There are mysteries like in Joth. There's a moment where we were trying to, well, we had taken several items from this dwarven tomb. Were being chased down. We had so many people that would die off. It was a chronicle. You play through several players, or several characters rather. But you can't metagame this. But like there are along the path that these certain characters that we were playing were taking, and they were collecting these items, and these items are lost in the bottom of a lake. So that thread, we could never, tug on enough to unravel the mystery and find out what was going on behind it. And then we had to switch to another part and section of the world, Maybe one day we'll hear something that happened that, we as players can